Hey, what's good, my folks? Look, hey, check this out. So, this is like, I mean, I know I'm posting this video late, but it's like I gotta do it, and I should have been did it, but it don't matter. This is like, my update as far as like, Nipsey Hussle, his memorial, like his, the day he died, when he died was like a weekend ago or some shit. A weekend ago or something, like a weekend or two ago or something. And I was down there. I was down there. And it's crazy because I'm so fucking slow, bro. I didn't realize I was driving past his restaurant, Bayou, and fucking YG was out there outside. And I'm like, oh shit, that's YG out there. But I was driving, so I couldn't like record. So I'm looking, and I noticed I was YG because I'm like, this nigga got on like some sweats with a white beard and got this little buzz cut with this motherfucker colored at the top with a thick ass gold chain. I'm like, who is this nigga? That gotta be YG. I mean, everybody could be YG with a thick ass gold chain over this motherfucking red buzz cut. I'm like, cuz. But man, so it was like, man, I wish I could have recorded it, but I couldn't or whatever. But yeah, I still went over there, and it was cool though because a few days before they put roses up. They put roses, somebody put a whole board of roses that said TMC. And then the actual day they brung freaking, like this little cutout thing, you know what I mean, of him. I'm gonna put a picture up there of it, or whatever the picture I got of it. But yeah, up there. And then it was crazy though, because man, it was like police on every block. They was opening some store called Crenshaw Kicks, and I was really like premiering down there because that's where it seems like a lot of them niggas, they all on Crenshaw shirts, so they little Crenshaw Kick shirts and stuff like that. And then police they had his whole gas station, the whole Shell gas station was there. It was literally, all the scalpers be in the front. I mean, not scalpers, all the kiosks that be selling the, they be selling the clothes and stuff in the front. Them fools was moved all the way down by the barbecue spot. And then it was tight because if you came in earlier during the day, they had a cowboy and he had Crenshaw spray paint on his button. I didn't record that. Like, it was just two key things I didn't record it on, man, but it was tight. And he had a Crenshaw spray paint on his butt. And then, everybody was down there. Cowboy was down there. He got his line called Crenshaw Nature. So he was selling all of, Nipsey stuff plus Crenshaw Nature. I mean, not Nipsey stuff. They don't sell Nipsey stuff. They sell, I would say, it's Big U stuff. If it says Crenshaw, because Big U say he Crenshaw, and it's not really, if it ain't official marathon, I mean, I would either just call it Big U's maybe, just to be, call it something, because other than that, it's just not official. I mean, they even sell fake all money insurance. I mean, I know the shirt is $100. That motherfucker expensive as hell, but it's still like, just got to get your money up. I don't know. I ain't got one. I'm gonna get one though. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I need to do this interview, this shit in my hoodie. Hold on. So it's like, yeah, I'm back. Hold up. So we get this and make sure you can see it's a motherfucking fish. Right now. You gotta do all that. You gotta show the red tag. You gotta show that it's official. Fuck what you talking about. Cause a lot of these niggas out here be rocking this fake marathon. They be like, y'all ain't got the red tag, so y'all ain't official, my nigga. I don't know what y'all call yourself out here doing. Like I said, so niggas was out there all the way down over there to the far blocks, and everybody was out there, just making money, having a good time. Police is out there. There's too many police for no reason. It was a cool day. I don't know what Crenshaw Kicks is. I ain't gonna say, what I am gonna say though, I don't like the fact that a lot of niggas, like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, I just didn't see a lot of niggas rocking official Crenshaw gear. And I don't know what it is, but it's just something to me about it. It's like, I just didn't see a lot of niggas with official Crenshaw. Actually, I seen like just very few niggas with it. I seen a couple niggas with it, but it's like, I don't know. To me, it's a form of, I don't care how anybody feels. To me, it's a form of disrespect, because it's like, if this is the day I passed away and you celebrating the day I passed away, I want you to celebrate it by selling your shit and making money, because that was what I was about, was investing and building yourself, but also to have enough respect for me to at least rock something of my brand, because I'm the reason that we even got to this place. I'm the reason we even Like, not that we got to the space, but I'm the reason that you can come out here today and make like $400-500, or maybe a band or two. You feel me? Or even $30. It's all because of me. So it's like, at least I have enough respect to wear my shit when it's not even like, it's not, the prices ain't even astronomical. You feel me? So it's like, nah, if you ain't got official marathon, I don't like, nah. Me, I'm the type of nigga, I ain't gonna get you no Gucci or Givenchy hoodie. I'm gonna get you a marathon hoodie because that means I really love you. If I get you some other shit, it ain't no real love. That ain't what I represent with love. I represent the niggas who got a meaning. Like, this nigga had a meaning. I don't know what Gucci meaning is, homie. I don't. So I don't want to get far into that. It's another video for that. But yeah. So it was cool going down there. I seen, yeah, it was crazy. It was so thick on Crenshaw. Oh, it was crazy thick, and it was somewhere else. Oh, but I don't know. It was just crazy thick on Crenshaw. And then, yeah, so it was a cool day, but it's like this for me. The conspiracy side of me, you know, I'm just going to talk about the conspiracy side. But let's just talk about the practical side. The practical side is, from what Big U saying off of Drinking Champs, that he knew Buddy. That Nipsey Holder, so sorry, that Nipsey knew Eric Holder, that, like, you know, that was his nigga, and he used to be his gunner. So just from a practical sense, if a nigga used to be your gunner, and you run up on a nigga because you canceled him for whatever reason, because he was a snitch or whatever, so you told him you had to ride out, and to all them niggas, all the motherfuckers who used to tell me, oh man, that ain't Eric Holder, and the niggas who used to tell me, oh, at 312, 1112, and like, thank you, for sure, I fuck with you, my niggas. For you other niggas, like, come on, bro. Big U said it, now what you gonna say? Stupid boys. Come on, bro, straight up like that. Like, bro, I thought, like, come on, bro, like, if a nigga looked like him and he looked dead and strong enough and close enough, some of them, not everyone was Nipsey, some of them was the dude that people say, but the other ones was, I know was. Man, my battery got full, so I had to stop it. But you know what? I'm glad it stopped because it made me remember why else I did. Because the thing is, no, for his day, look, I started off the day and I went up to his shop, Canna Farms, in it's basically in fucking Calabasas. It's called Canna Farms, and you know, it's just they only sell, like, it's still Canna Farms, but it's basically the marathon cultivation, like, cause that's what most people come. You only get that in monogram. I get my monogram from Delhi. No disrespect from cultivation. I go there and get all marathon cultivation. But I fuck with the deli too. And I get like, cause the monogram is Jay-Z weed, just in case y'all don't know. But his shop is tight. His weed shop, and I could tell that they're gonna do some dope shit. And all of Nipsey weed sells out fast, so it's really cool because his weed sells out fast, which what it's supposed to do. And they do things like when they do drops and premieres, they do things like they have people come and make whatever, like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. They had waffles when they dropped the French toast. They had the place come make waffles. I know when they dropped the Sensei this time, they had people do ice cream, like Yoda ice cream candy cones. Ice cream cones or some shit. So it's like, it's a tight shop. And then I left from there, and then I went down to, you know, his shop and shit. So it's like I went from two places in one day. I went to his weed shop and I went to his block and just seen what was around there. That's when I ended up seeing YG and everything. So it's like it all worked together. I should have went inside the restaurant, but I didn't realize that until my stupid butt went past it. But you know, so I'm always go back and eat there next time because I just stopped eating meat again. So I didn't quit meat completely. So I'm back out there. So it was cool though. But like I was saying, back to, like I was saying about, you know, what Big U said on the Drinking Champs, like he said, he knew him, he was a shooter and all of that, and you know, you can't disrespect your shooter under any circumstances after you canceled him, and we know where you was going. Simple as that. We know how far, like Nipsey, we knew you was taking off to a different place in the world. Everybody knew that. Everybody just felt that energy was way too strong. Victory lap was too fucking crazy. Excuse my language, but it was crazy. So you see your old shooter, he trying to holler at you, like, nah, you gotta show him some love, or you gotta show him some love. Like, trying to hug him or dap him up ain't enough love. Or you gotta cancel him instantly. You gotta call the homie up there quick. Now, if that's not the case, and he's lying, or if it was just on some pure hate, it still was just, could be just pure hate, because you did tell a nigga you can't mess with him, and you is from his hood, and you made it to the top of the rap game, and you still represent the hood, and you represented the hood going all the way to the top. So it's kind of really discouraging to certain niggas, and you can't do that, whether he was your shooter or not, and all that. So I'll just take it from that side. Now, if we go on a conspiracy, government conspiracy and all of that, it'd be like, if we go from the Big U conspiracy, and the thing about it is, they're fighting for the marathon. They have to fight for the branding because somebody's trying to own it, and it's the Crip LLC who's trying to own it. And they say they want to own the marathon, the educational side. You feel me? Just like even when you hear Big U talk, he talk about Crenshaw and all this stuff under the educational side. It's like, that's cool, but y'all want that because Nipsey created Vector 40, and that is huge. I mean, that shit is, excuse my language, but that is huge, and it's education based. So by y'all wanting to own the marathon continues, and Vector 40 is Nipsey Hussle, which is the nah, that's violation, homie. You can't own the, and then the thing is, when you look inside of the fine print, under them owning the marathon continues under education, it has under music, events, artists, and all that type of shit. So it's like, nah, you can't, nah. That's one way of trying to corner it and take it for yourself. You can't do that. And it's owned by this lady named Tina Rowe, because it's like, it's supposed to be all these other people, but she's the only person to answer. Maybe she has other people to answer now, because you go on YouTube, they have videos of people calling. So it's owned by Crip LLC, and when you call, it's just one person, and the name is Tina Rowe. And it's like, who is she? She owns Crip and Blood LLC. And it's like, that's fine, but why the hell are you going after the marathon continues? You have no place to go after that. And so then it's like, she used to deal with Suge Knight, and she used to, one of his kids is supposed to be, her kid's supposed to be Suge Knight's kid, whatever. So she used to deal with Suge Knight. Suge Knight is still really cool with Big U. They still are really cool. Big U be talking about the marathon. So if you want to look on the conspiracy side, it seems like Big U wanted that marathon. That's why they waited only weeks to go after it. And he wasn't dealing with Big U as far as, like, they wasn't dealing with each other. But like he said on the Breakfast Champs, you know, he got texts, you know, he called him and told him, like, let's turn up and all of that. But we also got the video to where he talking about, you know, old niggas is, he was wondering why old niggas is hanging so much because they got their bag and they fucked it up. So, you know, that is a thing too. But another thing I found out with Big U is, like he said, even on the Breakfast Champs, he signed 1,500. You know how hard Nipsey talked about 1,500 and talked about the type of work and the progressions that 1,500 had. So even if he didn't have 1,500, with everything they did with Adele and all that shit, he was with him at least for the Lupe fiasco. So I don't think he was really hating for the money. So, but he could, because it could just be a nigga just don't like a nigga that's finna be, and I could see some shit, like he just didn't like the fact that he was finna own the hood. Like he wasn't finna own it because he can't, like, you know what I'm saying? But from the world's view and the world's perspective, Nipsey's the 60s. But you know what I mean? That's just being on the conspiracy side and bringing shit together. And, you know, even with the health and Dr. Sebi, it's like, it goes deeper. It's like, you know, people just say, you know, government with health and Dr. Sebi, yeah, but it's crazy. Right after Nipsey died, the whole parking lot structure across the street went up for sale for like 20 or 29 million. And it's so much shit. It's a whole place that Nipsey would have turned into his whole complex. He would have made like his food store over there. So, and then the hood started getting brought up because right in Inglewood, you know, is when they bring it down the football team, and, you know, they're making a new $1 billion stadium. So it's like, it's interesting to see the way you can see where the government conspiracy can play a part, and then working with niggas from the hood, because niggas from the hood may not like you. They don't want you to get too big, and you fucking with them, but you know you fucking with shit at a distance. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is, even though, you know, Big Q say how cool they was and everything like that, you know, when you listen to J-Rock talk, you know what I mean? J-Rock be like, J-Rock and most niggas some all money in, they seem like they don't fuck with nobody, but niggas some all money in, and whatever celebrities on the outskirts that they fuck with, you know what I mean? So it's interesting too, because that makes you wonder, like, well, if everything was good, why them niggas ain't all good with you? Black Sam say quiet and low-key how he's supposed to. Hopefully that nigga drops some more clothes. Hopefully that nigga can give me like a discount, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I promote this shit like a motherfucker. You feel me? So, plus I'm gonna go to their food place and get some good ass food, seafood. So it's just like, I don't know. It's so many angles you can take, but at the end of the day, he's gone, and you know you still got to push on with his legacy, and just now you got to find deeper meaning in what he represented, and you know try to use that as a model to steer and push forward, and you know just tell people about the greatness. You know what I mean? And because it's like it may have been a conspiracy because it seemed like Tina Rowe, old Crip LLC, who's going after the marathon, continue for educational purposes. When we know Nipsey created Vector 40, which is crazy with education. And then we know education is like old, solid money that's going to stay forever and put you in a different place. And she was dealing with Suge, who is really cool with Big U, who Big U is talking about educational purposes, shit in the hood and all that, and leaving his mark on the foundation. But he still talks about how the big homie in the hood, like he even talked about, you know, Crenshaw was him. Crenshaw was holding his whole niche. But they had to give a niche up for Nipsey, so that's why he gave him the Crenshaw niche, because, you know, Crenshaw was a Sloss, and Crenshaw went to Sloss. That's why I got the marathon bar. I mean, like, the official Crenshaw shit, and, you know, don't get it twisted. Nipsey made this shit official by putting a tag on it. But that's why, I'd rather just let the niggas figure out slick shit that I do than tell you. But, yeah, it's just like, it ain't no pretty side to it, you know what I mean? It ain't no pretty side to it, no way you can slice it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like Eric don't want to get his bail reduced. No, you want that nigga to go away for a long time. And then you want to just start to get to a different place of life. But it's certain things that we have to understand, you know what I mean? And I felt like I had to get some type of a closure, because, like, think about it. His baby mama, a long time ago when they got in a fight, like, it was so many years ago when they got in a fight, but they still supposed to be cool now, which makes sense because, you know, Nipsey still is on that love. But just because a nigga show you love in L.A., just because you show a nigga love and you really don't be on that change love tip, it be niggas in L.A. that don't give a fuck. They'll smile in your face and still stab you in the back. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm saying niggas will still do that. So it ain't far-fetched to think like, no, just because he was like they was good don't mean they was really good, but they could have been. But Nipsey could have been coming from that place of good. That's why he, you know, went to dap Eric and whatever happened, so it led to him trying to hug him up or whatever, because he was from that good place. But in the same aspect, you still got to have some type of, you know what I'm saying? I felt like most people that we love died, it was because of bullshit. Like, I felt like Nipsey, just when Eric left, just on some weird shit, he should have just went inside to shop or just not just stayed there just so, like, randomly. And I feel like when X seen them boys, X should have knew what was happening with them boys. He should have just looked at them and just got on, because he was about to spend a lot of money, get bikes. Like what he said, he was finna, they bought a whole bunch of bikes they didn't know how. So, at the end of the day, it just pretty much is what it is. You know, you just gotta just take the positive out of it, you know what I mean? I know it's a couple more conspiracy and theory side, but it ain't gonna actually change what happened, you know what I mean? And like, for me, it just changed as much as I don't even really want to do celebrity, like, drama shit as much, you know what I mean? I like talking about shit, but not as much as, I don't know. We're working on some other things, so I'm gonna just start posting other shit. I'll work on other things I do and see what us as a family we can just vibe and go off on, you feel me? Because there's other avenues. I'm a man of many talents. I don't have to talk about celebrities. It's not useful, you know what I mean? I can talk about them in a positive light. I don't need to stir up niggas' dirt and all that shit, cuz, like, that shit ain't popping. That ain't helping shit, straight like that. But we can name 1,000 fishy things, but just makes you official. And keep it for real up in here and keep on getting great and getting stronger and getting better in life. I'll post all the content and everything that I got, but continue to work and be better and stronger. Go to, I'm gonna post my websites below. I just got a website. It's called Run Rough Life. You know what I'm talking about? Go down there, purchase some shit. About to start posting shit up. About to elevate a life, you feel me? I'm gonna come back with another video without some other shit. But you already know where it goes. I'm trying to think if it's anything. I know it's stuff that I'm forgetting, but I can't think about it, you feel me? Like, shit about his baby mama, but he been some, like, but I can't think of it, and it really don't matter. So, also, you know what's so crazy with Nipsey? Lauren London, they had a place in Santa Monica, and it's crazy because my grades would tell me, we drove by and I pointed it out and I said like I knew somebody stayed there. I don't know if I knew he stayed there. I knew somebody stayed there when I used to do deliveries and shit. I went in the area. It's crazy. But yeah, she's selling it for 1 She sold it for 1.2 million, whatever. It looks nice from what they say. You know, he had a nice taste. And then somebody was asking about Lauren London dad and what does he do and his whole backdrop and what about him. And I was interested because I couldn't find really much about him, but it'd be interesting. If anybody know anything, it'd be nice if you let me know. And then, oh, the last thing I want to say something about too. It's crazy how life comes full circle. I'm not saying it's true. We just talking on the conspiracy theory. The girl that's in the last picture, the baby that got the last picture with Nipsey, it's kind of interesting. You know, that's the last picture he took with that little girl. And, you know, he say, she say, you know, conspiracy or whatever. They saying that he had a baby by her. He had a baby by 2 other females, but they keeping it quiet. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna let it out. And everybody seems to be quiet about it because everybody probably getting taken care of. But it's kind of weird if you look at the baby. She kind of do look like him. I know I'm being extra, and we just talking, you know, just extras. But the baby do kind of look like him, and the baby did have his keys, and that's just a little interesting because it's like you gave that baby your keys. He did get in an argument with Lauren London that morning because they got in an argument over something because he didn't fix her the food, or he didn't fix the food. She didn't have the food that he wanted because, you know, he was on that Dr. TV diet, so she didn't have the food. She tried to, I think, substitute it with something else, and they got in a bad argument and he left. And it's interesting, it was like, you know, where was he at the night before? Was he with old girl the night before? And seen this baby, I don't know. This is all just speculative. You know what I mean? This is all just, we just talking, you know, Friday. This may be true though, but it may not be. But it doesn't matter because it's still not taken away from, if that is his daughter, you know, it'd be nice to know, you know, at this stage in the game, anything he has is, you know, he left on the earth, we'll love to just cherish, you know what I mean? But it still doesn't take away from what he did, and just because he may have messed around and got the girls pregnant, he was taking care of everybody, so everybody's still taken care of. So it's not really about that. And you see how niggas ain't got no, you see how niggas is, you see niggas T.I. done try to holler at a Puff Daddy, done try to holler at a, people done try to holler at Lauren London, like, so, and ain't no telling who been in her inbox that she just ain't even mentioned or acknowledged. So it's like, you see how niggas jumped on Sweetie, so it's like, just gotta understand that's the way life works in a sense, but still have the right level of respect, because, you know what I mean, he was doing his thing, but he still was true to the most part of what it was. So, but, you know, for as far as females and just some tea talk, it's like, yeah, they got in an argument. Did they argue the night before? Was he gone the night before? And in the morning, when they got in an argument and she messed up the food, you know what I mean, he got up and he left, and then he didn't come back, you know. Could that have played the part if she'd cooked the food right, or was he going up there anyway? And then old girl was up there with the kid, and the kid had the keys. And so, you know, it does, you could bring it all the way back to conspiracy and be like, well, maybe she had to call, like, all that kind of stuff, but that don't matter. It don't. But it's all just interesting to just talk about, and I just want to make sure I state everything that I pretty much know. So I could just politic with y'all, and we could politic with each other, and we could just talk about it, you know what I mean? It's just like a way of life and a discussion of, you know what I mean? I feel it, though. Hey. All right, y'all. So you already know what it is, man. I'm finna give me another order of marathon coming through. I want to get the jacket, but I seen a nigga with the bomber jacket on. It's like, it's $500. And I seen it with on, so maybe kind of salty, maybe not want it, but I gotta get it still. I like another nigga rocking that bitch. But at least you know a nigga spending cash on that bitch $500 though. All right, y'all. I ain't trying to overtalk y'all. Check out the video. Let me know what y'all think of bigger politics though. You already know. So man, it's like shit, like I don't know, like 6 in the morning, 6-something in the morning. I'm on my motherfucking way all the way out to the motherfucking marathon shop in Cahuenga. It's like he put it like this. It's like fucking 15 minutes from Calabasas. That's how close it is. Like I could leave from this bitch and probably go to Drake house, cause I know exactly where the nigga stand in the hill. But that shit's crazy. That's how far it is, which is smart though. You feel me? Black Sam ain't no dumb nigga. Ain't shit going back in the hood. Not like that though. So early morning, first thing, shop just opened. I'm at the TMC shop. If you can't see it up there, the little bitty sign up there, that's the TMC shop. So you already know how we getting it in. We're gonna go get this bitch head first. Go in here, get in here, give me some bomb ass weed. Only marathon, I'm only leaving out here straight marathon weed, you already know. Hey man, so what's good, baby? You already know, like, you know, it's the anniversary of the big homie, you know what I'm saying? So you already know I'm right here at the Louisiana. I'm at the Louisiana corner about to give me some. They ain't open for a little bit, so whenever they open, but you already know. Make sure you niggas know too. If it ain't red tagging, and ask some niggas what the fuck they wearing. If you ain't red tagging, get that bullshit off your motherfucking body. But you already know what it's hitting for. Can you hear me in the back, please? So you already know what it's hitting for. So we already know how shit go. You feel me? Shit just be what it be. So don't nobody really trip on it. You feel me? Cause then when you look, be like, nigga. See? Like, it's right across the street, the Marathon store. But let me show you something better. Let me show you what I just got that's lovely. Like, let me show you. Hold up. So you paying attention? Like, you see that's a shot right there. You see the Marathon GMC, right? Look what I just got. From the Marathon Collective to the Marathon Clothing. We got some delicious ass treaties in there. Treaties. Oh look, this is the best one that we got, right? For real, on some G shit. The best shit we got is the Marathon OG. That Marathon motherfucking OG. Marathon cultivation, nigga. Nigga, get your shit up, nigga. You feel me? All in the Marathon shop. And you know, the Marathon shop is hard. This is, what's this? I don't even know what this is. This short cake. Then let me see what else we got outside of short cake. They got a lot of shit. No, that was all they had was shortcake. I got like 3-4 shortcakes. Hey man, all them roses is dope. You already know how we do. We get the OG footage. Look at the OG coming through. Hey, when they take this whole thing and re-renovate this whole thing, it's gonna be dope. But whoever broke into the Marathon shop, bro, I hope you get all kind of bad luck. I hope all that energy fuck you over, fuck nigga. Some weirdo ass shit, bro. And I'm here first thing in the morning, and so it's gonna be crazy by this afternoon. But I'm gonna be here to see it this afternoon too. Watch. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, this shit look crazy. TM motherfucking C. Jesus Christ. So Yeah, man, you already know what a nigga do. A nigga over this bitch chilling so early in the goddamn morning. Nigga finna get his goddamn car washed around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You already know how we keep this shit official like a referee motherfucking whistle. You know they vandalized it, and you know Cowboy spray painted it back together. He did a good job spray painting it back, even though they vandalized it. Still something fucked up. See, I love my nigga Nipsey. You see what I'm saying? We got the cultivation, and everything is popping. You know what I mean? From the hoodies, the cultivation on the hoodies to the bars. But my nigga Nipsey, with this ghetto ass car wash, we don't even get. I gotta pull up and hit my brakes. It don't even push me through. It feel like it's beat my car up. What the fuck? My car did not deserve this. Like, Jesus Christ. I should have stayed across the street and waited for Louisiana to open and got me some fucking chicken. Chicken might have fucked my stomach. Jesus Christ.
Latex gloves, that's no press now.